We are now set to close down with a slight minor red tick on the Nifty, but the day really belongs to the broader markets. The mid-cap index flying away, hitting fresh highs, 1% up on that index, up and about. Before we get to that mid-cap excitement, just want to quickly wrap up what happened on the frontline space. We've absolutely even Steven, because there are no clear sort of takeaways on any side. SBI, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Infosys, these are your big boys, your large blue chip stocks that have kept a lid on gains today. Most of them down, even TCS, Continent TCS. So basically banks and IT put together, that's enough pressure for the index. Throw in some more names like a BPCL and Cipla. These are names on the downside. But then to prop things up and counterbalance on the upside, you had something like an ITC, 1.5% up over there. L&T up about 0.5%. And a Bharti Airtel to an extent. Some auto names, Hero Moto and M&M. Which were providing some support. Net result was an absolutely flat day for the index, but that's not the real headline, is it, Rima?
No, the market was quiet only depending on which market you were looking at, frontliners or mid-caps. Mid-caps is where all the action was. Mid-cap index has gone ahead and hit a fresh all-time high level today. 38,500 conquered on the mid-cap index, and it's going to go home at the day's high with a smart gain of close to about 1%. The small-cap index also moving up nearly 1%, very strong advanced decline ratio, and these two indices have rallied more than 20% since the beginning of the year. Double-digit gains seen in many stocks. Dredging is 17% higher. Everready gained close to about 12%. It's a fresh 52-week high on that. You had strength in Shalby, BHEL had a pretty smart up move towards the close of trade. Liberty's shoes, 10% gain on that. Very few stocks where you saw some weakness, but I think Aurobindo stands out, and Nimesh had highlighted that. But Aurobindo Pharma goes home with a cut of 1.5%.
Absolutely, and the next couple of days, that big conference is going on, right? The Motilal Oswal conference. Aurobindo, by the way, the management was there at the Motilal conference this morning, so we'll start to get more indications of insights, commentary, outlook, and those kind of things, which I think will influence many of these stocks as well. Lots of corporates, by the way, attending that one. 1,400, actually almost 1,500 stocks higher and about 800 stocks lower. That's the market breadth, advanced decline ratio. But I think we've mentioned bulk of what went up, and it's a huge volume day once again, by the way, for stocks which went higher. So many names which did very well. I think you guys mentioned hospital names like Shalby, Rainbow, and the others, Yatharth, and so on and so forth. Some of the dredging companies like Dredging Corp was up. There was these insurers were up. Everready, I couldn't find any news flow really, but I mean that was another one which was up strongly. Network 18, so group company 6% higher in terms of trade. Linde India we discussed. BHEL was a mover in the last. Started moving at about 220, 225 or so. NBCC, Welspun Industries. And I could actually go on with many more names which did very well. Talbros Auto has been such a big mover, and that is almost 1,100 rupees now, but it's doubled this year, 6% higher on Talbros. So it's a pretty good session for mid-caps and small-caps. It's a wrap on this edition of Closing Bell.
I was just, Prashant, I was only adding a little bit of information on Jio Financial Services because I was going through the BSE notification. The removal from the BSE index has also now been pushed back because of the circuit trading that's happening, those technical factors. BSE has just said that they will now look at a removal from the BSE indices on the 29th of August, which is Tuesday. That is if we don't get more circuit days, if we can have 2 clean days of trading. So some pushback over there.
All right. That's it from all of us here. Thank you very much for watching. But don't go anywhere. Our program Commodity Champions will come up next. Stay tuned.